Okay, I'm here in Sydney with the North Star Recruitment boys. We're hanging out for the day. We've got a little bit of work done. These guys are big on lunch. So we've just got back from lunch. Guys, how you been?
That makes us sound
Fantastic.
like, we're off gallivanting. We had a $15 curry.
Okay.
Okay, let's just bloody relax, okay?
These are a little bit touchy on their lunch. Okay, guys, what's been going on with cyber IT? What's going on?
The world of technology is ever evolving. The world of cyber is ever evolving.
You two are ever evolving.
So
Well,
are
we
you.
try to keep up. You know?
I love that. Okay, how is it two working together in the new venture?
Good. It's good to be back. It's good to be working together
Well-
after 8 months gallivanting all in Latin America. So
You did have a good time.
I did a good time.
You did have a
I can't
good
lie. I can't lie.
You need your holidays.
I love my holidays.
He's a family man.
Yeah.
You're a holiday man.
I don't worry too much about
So,
holidays.
guys,
Don't tell my wife.
how is it working together outside of the corporate structure you were both so used to?
I mean, we've been working together for like, how long now?
8
Not too
years.
long. 8 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're quite used to it. You know, starting a company with your best mate. It's kind of like
Yeah, it's fun.
pros and cons.
Yeah, it's fun. The pros are pretty simple, right? Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't actually have to speak, which is good because he doesn't speak that good anyway. So, for me to understand where we're going with things is always pretty easy. And I think that time that you have to prepare
Yep.
and how long we had to start thinking about what we're going to do and what made us different and all those kinds of things means that we're kind of on the same page pretty early.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the pro. The con is that you want to beat your best mate up every now and again.
Oh yeah, you two would be nuts.
Quite
And then you
Quite often.
separate it and you speak on the weekend about football and stuff like that. It's great. And then on Monday you want to punch him again. So if you can separate business partner and best friend, which I think we do pretty well thus far.
Yeah.
You guys are good with it. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but you guys have always worked together, and the friendship came secondary. So I guess that what makes your dynamic so good is you were professional before you were friends. Okay, guys.
Don't ever accuse us of being professional. That's insulting.
Thank you. Appreciate
I was
it.
trying to be nice. But, okay,
a compliment.
guys, this one's going to be a quick one today. So let's talk about AI. Where's it going? Where do you boys see it? How are you using it in North Star? Let's do it.
Luca, after you, mate. I spoke to the last one.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, first of all, AI, what a buzzword, right? We're far behind compared to the world. We're speaking a lot in the
We're
US.
far behind in Australia.
In Australia. Like,
In what way?
like innovation processes, updates, like, we're literally very, very slow. And coming back from, 8 months, like, everything is slow. And it's quite concerning in terms of like innovation.
Is it
Ecosystem.
is it because we don't have a lot of IT unicorns in Australia?
I mean, we have a fairly good percentage of IT unicorns, technology unicorns. I mean, if you look at the ones that are out there, they're disproportionately representative. But we don't have a lot of companies that are the next unicorns. There's been this period of time for 5 years where everything has slowed down. And that's capital raising, general kind of concern around risk taking and the Australian nature of not growing too fast, tall poppy syndrome, all these kind of things play into it. So where there was Atlassian, safety culture, Canva, those of the world,
Yep.
I can probably pick you 3 that I could see getting there again, and maybe one will, right? That being said, there are some great companies that have left Australia that are based in San Francisco now that are kicking goals.
Yep.
We're seeing it now work in America at the moment. They're a mile ahead.
Telling back to what the Italian stallion said here is it because we have a different culture in Australia? So
Yes.
you get a startup in Australia, then they go to San Fran, they go to LA, they go to
Yep.
America,
Big time.
boom, and then they explode. Same idea, same concept. It's a bit like same concept with TRS resourcing. Didn't work out too well for me in Perth, but I moved to Melbourne and it worked out okay.
You know we don't talk about Perth.
We don't
That's
talk
on the
about
list.
That's on the no list.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in Sydney now, right?
Yeah. Look, Sydney.
Just
but
check.
what I'm getting at is, so you're saying that there's a culture issue in Australia around adapting new things. People are a bit there.
Risk aversion.
Bit of
Yeah.
risk aversion.
Yeah.
Josh, what's your input on this subject?
Well, I think that you kind of break it down into 2 categories, right? So let's talk about AI companies,
Yep.
and then let's talk about AI in enterprise. And those are 2 separate discussions.
Yep.
AI companies, you're starting to see more of them than you can put a name on.
Oh, fuck
Every company is an AI company now. But the
It's like
reality
the tech
of
boom all over again.
it's worse because people aren't smart enough to not use AI to figure out what is AI.
I used a product recently that had AI in the title with no AI in the build in the product.
Everything we
Pretty
do is
common.
AI these days, actually. We're actually creating AI people.
Yeah, that's true.
Just because it sells better. No, I joke. Look, AI at enterprise is a mile behind, right? AI at enterprise is a mile behind. So where I'm concerned about this country is that the use of people generally, like you and I, it's in the 60s or 70%. Most people use it. At enterprise, it's in the 30% mark. So only 30% of companies are using AI. And every conversation we're having at the board level is, funny enough, in our two areas. One, what is AI? How do we use it? What's going to make us more efficient and effective? And who the hell is going to take us on that journey?
Good question.
Big opportunity. Number two,
How do we secure it?
how do we secure it? What the hell is cyber? Am I going to get hacked?
Yeah.
Those are the discussions that are being had every day between directors and board.
Is it a question of when you get hacked or if?
No, when?
When? On a long enough time scale, everyone loses.
The real question is, how do I respond? How am I prepared? This is the real question.
Prevention is better than cure.
Oh, absolutely. You get hacked. You'll get hacked. 100%.
The amount of ones people don't know about.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're gonna get hacked.
Yeah.
It's like how are you ready? How much?
Okay.
So these are the issues that we're talking about every day at the moment. At the board table, these are the things that concern people the most. AI, cyber.
I look forward to this. What I'd love to talk to you about this because we have got a very short time frame before the people out there get very angry with us.
I think that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
It's gone.
What's the recruitment landscape looking like at the moment? Let's talk some shop.
The recruitment landscape here is better post the election than it was. The wait and see attitude of this country, not just this city, annoys the living shit out of me. They are. I said it. It was last year. We'll wait to see what happens with the American election. Then, there's an Australian election, so we want to wait and see what happens there. Oh, the interest rates are too high. Let's see if they start to come down. There's an excuse for everything.
Yeah.
But the excuses have run dry. Ladies, gentlemen, it's time. Pick up the phone, call your recruiter. Let's do some deals. Let's get some stuff done.
IT recruitment in Australia, AI, anything to do, speak to these two boys. Technical blue collar, speak to me.
Yeah, don't call us about that.
Don't call these guys about technical blue collar or property.
Actually, anything that's like
anything outside of AI or tech, call me. Okay.
How are you seeing your world?
I'm seeing my world. I had an interesting 2024. On the back of a disastrous 2023, I had an excellent 2022, and this year, 2025, is pretty good. Like we're shaping up. New recruiters. Recently had a recruiter go on maternity leave. Shout out to you, boss lady. She'll be back in January, we think. It's like TRS recently just turned 8.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
Feels like yesterday it started.
Feels like yesterday I came up with a
Crazy journey.
She was an odyssey, that one.
We don't have time for that.
We don't have
that
time
goes
for
in the main one.
it goes. So, guys, what I'm seeing, technical blue collar, manufacturing is starting to pick back up. Warehousing logistics is always strong. Property development, real estate is going gangbusters for us at the moment. Lauren's doing really well. I'm starting to see us get back to normal. I couldn't agree with you more. Australia loves a fucking excuse not to do something. An election, end of financial year, Christmas, Easter, fucking Anzac Day, King's
Throw it in there.
Fucking throw it all in there.
Like 3 months per year. I mean, decent if you want to retire, but like, you know.
This is it. But I think what you talk about productivity issues in Australia. I think the productivity issues in Australia directly stem from there's an excuse out there why we're not doing something.
I mean, also we're disproportionately the second highest proportion of government workers per capita in the world, which is
but that makes sense.
Frankly ridiculous.
When I burn past Canberra today, I will let them know that.
That's state and federal.
Guys, the reason why I wanted to film with these guys today, they are coming on to have a little video chat. Soon.
And June
27th, these two boys will be down in Melbourne.
Let's go.
They're going to come on the video chat.
We'll talk in more detail.
We're going to talk in more detail.
Stories.
I'm guessing, Josh is no stranger to have a little video chat. This will be his third opinion.
It will.
The Italian.
Is LinkedIn famous? I don't know.
This guy's world famous. We're going to have the Italian stallion on as well.
I think he was referring to me, but that's fine.
You guys are both famous in your own fucking, your own areas of expertise. Okay?
We're niche.
If you want to talk world travel, talk to the Italian stallion. If you want to talk LinkedIn, talk to this guy here. If you want to talk both, talk to me. Okay, guys, thank you for watching today. Look out for the podcast. It's coming out. Well, we're going to film it June 27th. James from Purpose Productions is going to take about a month to edit it, so I'm guessing she's going to drop end of July, first week of August. It's going to be a big one. We're going to book out the studio for half a day. So if we speak 2, 3, 4 hours, whatever, we'll probably end up drinking on it.
Wouldn't be the first time we've
first time. I don't think we're going to be smoking on this one. And guys, thank you very much for today, and we will see you all soon.